he can hire a plane right now, zoom into South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, okay? Pay people off at the front desk, give me the key and let me up in her room. Like, I'm already paranoid as a person. But to know that somebody could actually swoop down on me in the middle of nothing would scare the bejesus out of me.
Popular TV and media personality Wendy Williams has revealed some very shocking and controversial information about Bad Boy Records boss Sean Diddy Combs. Amidst the Cassie lawsuit controversy, a whole lot of controversies that Diddy has been involved in over the years have started coming to light. Among them is his drama with Wendy Williams and the jaw-dropping information she has been revealing about him. The feud between him and Wendy Williams is deep and one of the most notable pop culture feuds. But how did this all begin? And what has the TV personality revealed about Diddy? Stick around as we look at the details. Let's go back to the beginning of the feud. Wendy Williams was a TV and radio personality whose career spanned the better of 2 decades. During the peak of her career, she never shied away from addressing celebrity rumors no matter who was involved, and she did so quite brutally too. And so when record label boss Diddy was subject to multiple allegations and rumors, best believe Wendy was no different as she pulled no punches in her coverage on the issues. See, she tried to raise alarms about him, which sparked a feud between them, a feud that has not been settled till this very day. In fact, there are speculations that this feud could have been the cause of her career setbacks and her eventual retirement from TV. Fans have been craving Wendy Williams' return to the media, saying that she would be absolutely lethal when reporting on Diddy's controversies. One fan said, "Wendy Williams dropped this tea years ago regarding Diddy, and baby, if she was on TV now, that's all I'ma say." Another fan also said, "With the amount of news and the things going on in the media, makes me miss Wendy Williams' show and seeing her takes. She would have had a field day with Diddy." Let's look at how all this started. Wendy Williams began working at New York City's Hot 97 radio station in 1994. At the time, Diddy's Bad Boy Records, which was a subsidiary of Arista Records, was housing hot talents like Notorious B.I.G., Lil' Kim, and Maze, whose music was constantly played on rotation. During her stint at Hot 95 New York, Wendy started a supposed rumor that Diddy is gay, shocking many fans. This was during a time where homophobia was intense and there was a hyper-masculine culture in hip-hop. Allegedly, Diddy sent the members of the girl group on his label, Total, to go and attack her because of this accusation, which Wendy spoke about on air, saying,
I got off the air one day and them Total downstairs waiting, and everybody upstairs at the radio station is looking down, egging it on, waiting for something to go down. I wasn't yet married. My knight in shining armor screeched up in his car just out of nowhere. I didn't even know what was about to happen. Skell hiding like a girl. Thanks, Skell. I'm standing in the door like, what? And I'm literally about to go through. Now, I'm not like, what, let's fight, because I'm not one of those type of...
Kind of crazy, right? He allegedly has a habit of using his artists in nefarious ways to get what he wants. And Wendy and the Total Girls aren't the only ones he did that to, because he did worse to an artist named Shine who was signed under him. Back in the day, he was dating superstar actor and singer Jennifer Lopez. The two dated for 18 months from 1999 to 2002 before they broke up, which J-Lo blamed on his infidelity and secret appetite for men, she told Vibe magazine. It was the first time I was with someone who wasn't faithful. I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts. It really took my whole life in a tailspin.
And you see Diddy.
The two went out to a club one night, and Diddy had some altercations with the bartender. In fact, things got so heated up that shots were fired, and Diddy was charged for the incident and was facing some serious jail time. But miraculously, the charges were dropped, and Diddy was a free man. But thanks to people like Diddy's then bodyguard, we have now discovered that it wasn't a miracle at all, as Diddy apparently threw Shine, who was with him at the time of the incident, under the bus and made him take the fall for his crimes. According to his bodyguard, he had allegedly paid witnesses to testify against Shine in court.
People were testifying, they were brought to Puff first, saying that what they saw against Shine, what they saw Shine do. The DA didn't even know those people existed. You understand what I'm saying? Sean said it himself, y'all.
Because of Diddy, Shine served 8 years in prison and was deported to his native country of Belize in 2009. Luckily, this particular story had a happy ending, as he now holds a seat in the country's House of Representatives, and according to an interview with Fat Joe in 2020, Shine said Diddy apologized to him for how he handled the ordeal. Puff apologized. He did apologize to me for that when we met in Paris, Shine revealed. He did say that he could have handled it better, but he was under a lot of pressure from the lawyers to throw me under the bus. That's exactly what Benjamin Braffman, Johnny Cochran, and the entire Dream Team did. That was their position. Because Puff is a corporation, he's a $500 million corporation, so nobody is going to sacrifice the corporation for anyone else. But unlike Diddy's employees, Wendy wasn't going down without a fight. See, former Bad Boy president Kirk Burrows said in an interview with the Art Dialogue that Diddy's infant son and the boy's mother, Misa Hilton, were paid to take a picture with the boss of Death Row, Suge Knight, who was Diddy's rival. At some point, Wendy got a hold of the picture by whatever means and announced that she had big news coming on her radio show. The Bad Boy Records team had to pull a lot of strings to make sure the photo never saw the light of day. But Wendy wasn't playing around and managed to leak the photo. But she wasn't done, because Wendy even went further to disclose a theory about Diddy engaging in sexual activity with other men, saying that she received a photo of a man allegedly pulling Diddy's shorts down while he was on vacation in Cancun, Mexico. Shocking, right? It is also alleged that Diddy sabotaged Wendy's radio career because of her allegations by telling them that he would get his artists and famous friends to boycott the station. Because of this, Hot 97 suspended Wendy instead of firing her, so that they would have some level of control over her, and allegedly told her that if she quit the station, she would not be able to work at any other prominent radio station as per her contract. Wendy, being determined not to be silenced, left the station anyway and got a job with Philadelphia's Power 99, which was one of the less prominent stations at the time. Wendy's fans in New York were sad to see that they could not listen to her anymore. Wendy's ex-husband confirmed this in an interview with Hip Hop Uncensored. Take a look.
He had, yes, I think he got, well, let's be clear, nobody got fired.
Okay.
He got suspended.
Okay.
Yeah. Did he use his influence and power with Steve Smith and him at the time, and God knows whatever his relationship was with the overall station, because Bad Boy was a powerhouse. We all know how Bad Boy dominated a large part of the 90s. And as far as New York, you know, there was a powerhouse. So was he, you know, King Joffrey Joe? Yeah. Did he go in there and shake him up and say, yo, you know, I want this chick off? She's dissing my group and all kinds of shit. Yeah. Did he get her fired? So, you know, at the time, you know, he used his influence, and he definitely got her suspended. You know, he was the shit. And the suspension led to me having to get a lawyer again and get her out the contract, get a federal judge to recognize what's happening, because, you know, legally you can't just hire somebody for one thing and then shove them into like a fucking copier or mailroom clerk position,
Right.
to diminish, you know, their intellectual value, property in the market. So, you know, yeah, he used it, but to say it on some street shit, yeah, he definitely got her off air and was able to run around and pop shit about that. But in the same regard, he was one, and he would, and obviously people who know the wrath of Mr. Combs know that he, you know, at the time you couldn't tell him shit, and he was doing whatever he wanted to do. But to the credit of what we was doing, he got her out of the station. He didn't erase her from off the map. He probably didn't expect us to go and grind this shit out.
Yes,
and
sir.
get back crazy.
The feud even goes deeper than that, because at the peak of the East Coast-West Coast rivalry between Bad Boy and Death Row Records in the 90s, something happened that gave Wendy the opportunity to attack again. It is alleged that in 2002, Wendy continued speaking about Diddy's sexuality on her radio station. This prompted Diddy to block Wendy on the TV stations and shows he controls. It is speculated that the blacklisting by Diddy was not just a response to Wendy, but also a warning to the entire industry in the case that anyone might try to cross him. But that's not all. In 2007, Wendy apologized to the record label boss. Diddy accepted, but there were speculations that this apology was strategic. as Wendy had a poor rating on her show and her career was suffering, while Diddy was trying to get the allegations and bad press to end. In an interview with Vlad TV in 2013, Wendy addressed her ousting from the New York City area radio market while talking about homophobia in the hip-hop industry, saying this.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle. There were many situations, none of which to talk about, but there were many situations.
In the wake of the Cassie lawsuit and many sexual assault allegations against Diddy, it has really become a full circle moment for Wendy Williams, as the things she took a lot of heat for saying are slowly being confirmed by the general public. The shocking revelations about Diddy from Wendy Williams are now being voiced by various celebrities, both in hip-hop and in the movie industry. These celebrities include Eminem, Jamie Foxx, Gene Deal, and more elaborately, 50 Cent. The fans are raving about the fact that Wendy Williams was unduly punished for her utterances as they comment on it in social media. Users are saying this: people were scared to death of Diddy, and Wendy Williams and 50 Cent were the only two over all those years to just come out and call him fruity. Love them both. Another fan said this: Wendy Williams tried to warn MFs about Diddy in the 90s. Jaguar right, she was late. Fans also think that Wendy should come back to TV. They feel like it would be entertaining to see her comment on the allegations coming out once again, with one user saying this: Wendy Williams tried to warn us about Diddy, a pity a fool. It is evident that if Wendy Williams came onto the scene again, it would be a long one for Diddy, who already has 50 Cent on his neck. But what do you think? Do you believe that Wendy Williams should come back onto the scene again? And most especially, do you think that the accusations against Diddy are true? Why not comment below to tell us all your thoughts? We're dying to hear them. Well, that's all for now. If you like videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to our channel to get the undiluted scoop on celebrity gossip and pop culture. Until the next video, goodbye for now.